Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode here with the amazing Ruben. And where today we're starting something brand new, a brand new project. No, the church is not done. No, we still got a lot of work to do on the church. But remember, every Monday we talk about people's problems while working on the church, so people don't feel bored while me building the church. But today, I'll add you people on Monday. Don't worry. I'll add people on the web going tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Wednesday. Not Wednesday, Monday. Why am I so confused today? Anyways, today we're starting on a brand new project. But before we start the project, I got some great news about how I'm gonna start doing update stuff. If you're wondering, what do you mean is update stuff? I mean the 14.0 update stuff, of course. So let me show you my wall of 14.0, or as I like to call it, 0.14.0. So I have a wall right here that has a green side and a red side. The green side shows all the stuff that's confirmed already. You already know it's coming in 14.0. And the red side is pretty much the stuff that's been talked about. And they might come out. You just never know. I mean, it's pretty much anywhere. If you get slime blocks, you're gonna get pretty much pistons. But anyways, let's talk about all the confirmed. Then we'll talk about the possible updates. So the first thing on our confirmed list is dispensers, droppers, repeaters, and hoppers, computers, TNT chest and hopper minecarts, slime blocks, witches, wolf cow and zombie jockeys, and some bug fixes. And so yeah, that's pretty much all the confirmed updates for 14.0. We also got the possible updates. We got the possibility of getting normal pistons, sticky pistons, and horses. That's just a possibility. But today I'm adding something new to the list because something barely came out just a few minutes ago from Jason Major, a very famous server now that's able to. It's been giving us lots of spoilers on what we're gonna get, and today he has told us that we're gonna get this. I present you Diable. Okay, that's better. Die armor. There we go. So now in 14.0, whenever it comes out, probably in the next few weeks or so. But yes, in the next few weeks or whenever, we'll have the ability to dye our armor red, blue, green, whatever. But it has to be leather armor because we can't do it with diamond armor, sadly. So yeah, that has gonna be a very big update. If you don't understand what I mean, then I'll show you a picture of it later on if I get the chance to. But the pretty much dealio is that you're gonna have the chance to get your leather, turn that ugly brown style of clothing and turn it into any color. You can change your leather armor into red, green, blue, any color. So if I got this flower right here, and let's say I got a pink, you can dye your leather armor pink. This might be one of the things where you might say, this is helpful to me, or this is the part of you that says, I can help you at all. How is it gonna help us in Pocket Edition? It's gonna help us in server time. If you're wondering what I mean I mean that we're gonna be able to know what team we're on. So let's say we're on a server and we don't know who we are on. It's gonna be kind of difficult. I mean, sure, we got the names being red or blue, but that's just not enough. It would be cooler if we got the saying red, it had the red color or the blue color. That can help you. It can hide and seek better and stuff like that. But yeah, that's your what you're gonna use the diable armor for, but I know what I'm gonna use it for. Probably a good game of Capture the Flag 3.0. If you want to us to first 0.0, that's the one with the normal version. Actually, there's 3 versions of Capture the Flag in my world. I must really like Capture the Flag then. If you're wondering what are my three Capture the Flag games, the first game we got is the normal Capture the Flag, the one where you fight each other. You know, it's better to show you, tell you later another day. I'm just kidding. I'll show you in just a few moments. So now you might be wondering, what are you doing, Ruben? What are you doing, Ruben? Why are you digging dirt? Why are you digging like that into sand? Why are you adding the grass to your sand? That looks ugly, very, very ugly. And now, why are you doing that to your grass, Ruben? Why? Why do you put me in such disgrace and make me watch this, Ruben? But today is the beginning of the next big project. So Project 2.0, Project 1.0. I made it because you know, in just a few more episodes. It's close to getting finished. I mean, we still got a lot more to go, but it's good to start on another big one when you're close to being done. But now I'm starting a brand new project, which means, and that project is gonna be, I'm gonna build the whole Spongebob Bikini Bottom here on Minecraft World. Now you're going like, Ruben, that sounds easy. I mean, you just have to build Spongebob's house, and then Patrick's house, and then Squidward's house, and then the Krusty Krab, and then, oh wait, that's a lot of things. So yeah, bottom instead of Minecraft Pocket Edition. I know there's some people going like, Ruben, I think we already have another person done that a few years ago or so. Why are you trying to do it? Well, I like SpongeBob, and I think you probably already know how much I like SpongeBob. I really like all the seasons. I like the brand new episodes after so many years of so many problems, but that the new episodes are coming, because that makes me so happy, because I finally have SpongeBob back after so many years. I remember when I was a little child that I wouldn't care what was on TV if it wasn't SpongeBob. I really wouldn't want to watch it, because back then I had imagination. And yes, I got that from SpongeBob. So yeah, I didn't really use TV for that much. I mean, of course I watched it, probably bored of it. Here's how my schedule was back then when I got back home. I was probably in kindergarten, first grade, second grade. This is how all the way to, I don't know, let's say garden, yeah, I would say. So we started from kindergarten all the way to second grade, and I lost my favorite TV network, Dish. Now you might be, Ruben, why did you lose Dish? Did you not have enough money? Did you not pay the rent and Dish is not happy? Nope. Do you not have enough money for it? Kind of. The main reason is that my mother thought that I wasn't getting education from the TV, and I got upset when she delivered the news. I got all upset, saving money. Going like, Mom, is 5 cents enough to go to these people? I think they'll be okay with 5 cents. I mean, it's still money, right? So yeah, I was upset, crossing my arms, going like, this is a me. You can take my toys away. You can take anything away from me. You can even take the food away from me. But you cannot take away my Spongebob. And the way that turned out, if you're Mexican, you know how it finished up. If you're Mexican, you probably already know my mom win. So I just there crying in the corner, going like, could I win? why? And I was crying all night and stuff like that because I was a little kid to cry over pretty much everything, and that's how I was back then. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a spoiled person, but I was the only child, so I had no other option because if I wasn't a spoiled, only child, that was just kind of weird. My parents would go like, "Hey, kid, you want anything? Any brothers, sisters?" And I go like, "Nah, I'm good." And they'll go, "What?" So yeah, that's how it is in the life of. You were just born spoiled. Like you don't like sharing. Like I said in my last video, you don't really like sharing. Sharing is not your number one policy. Like if you share, you're sharing it. You're gonna get something back for sharing. Like share my PlayStation 2 controller or something else back at the same time. If you don't, then I'm not gonna share with you. So that's how the dealio worked back then. How the government's gangster. That's how the hood worked back then. If you from the let you borrow this, don't want to have it. So yeah, so that's how it was back then. Borrow something, I better have something while I will let you borrow it. So yeah, that's how it worked back then. So yeah, let me get my brain refreshed a little bit and remember the whole. Let me continue the story in just a few moments. Let me build it a bit more. I'll be right back. Maybe starting at Patrick's house in just a few moments. Okay, I'll be right back. No worries. There we go. Now we got ourselves a pineapple. Well, not completely. We still got a little work to do on the roof. You go through here because all pineapples have a straight way through them, no matter what. And I really do mean that. It wouldn't be a pineapple without the weird line throughout them. That's the point of calling them a pineapples. Let me see. Alright. This is 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Let's make it over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Go through this. I change it in daytime because it's about to be nighttime. Because it's daytime and nighttime and boom ba la da. So let's just make there right there. So yeah, you might be wondering why am I saying that, because I'm ready to start my back to my cartoons conversations or Nickelodeon conversations. So yeah, I had a schedule back then when I was around I said it, kindergarten, and it was when I came back to school, which was around 2 o'clock. I would watch the baby of Nickelodeon, you know, the educational ones. Well, they're not really educational. They were just telling you, just use your imagination and everything's possible. That type of educational education Nickelodeon. But I liked it only because it was made for around my age, and that's the only reason I really liked it. But the most thing I really wanted to watch was, you guessed it, Nickelodeon Spongebob, of course. So I all day to watch it, waiting. The normal time always came out was around 3 o'clock, so I had to wait a whole hour and watch some baby versions of Nickelodeon. I remember one show called Wow Wow Wow, which was made for people who are bored all the time and use their imagination to have fun. And yeah, that's how it was back then. It takes a wee wow wow animal to make you understand how to have fun. Let's get ourselves another stone picture. But anyways, back on to the story. So that's how Nickelodeon was back then. And once all that shows were finished, the real stuff happens when you hear Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, and then my mother will be back in the laundry room going like, what the heck is that noise? Is that a dog crying or something? And it was just me singing the SpongeBob song going like, with my high-pitched voice back then. Because I didn't really know the whole song. I knew a good bit of the song, but not the whole thing. So yeah, I was guilty for that. I didn't know the whole song. Go off. Ruben, why did not know the song? You love SpongeBob so much, but you did not know the song? Oh, what do you expect? How do you expect a kindergartner to remember the whole SpongeBob song? Most of the words I didn't even understand what they meant. To tell you the truth, most of the jokes that SpongeBob tells, I thought was pretty funny. But that wasn't the main jokes, to tell you the truth. All the jokes that were told on SpongeBob, I thought that was funny were mostly kind of in jokes. Like, okay, it's funny, but not ha-ha funny. Bursting out ha-ha funny for a little kid, but not ha-ha for everybody. Mostly for teenagers and adults and stuff like that. Anyways, so I watched the show for a whole hour because that's how long it lasted. And when I watched it, it was great. It was perfect. Just 100% perfect. I watched it, enjoyed it. But the main thing I didn't like it is that it was being the same episode again and again. Most of the time it was pretty much the same episode, like 10 in a row. And I was going like, why? I wanted something brand new. I wanted to experience SpongeBob. Why disappoint me? But it wasn't a brand new episode once in a while. But that was around 2006, and 2006 was around season 45. So yeah, I think they were barely going into the stage of modern life where they're giving up, started other ideas of making SpongeBob good, and not as good those ideas that they thought was good. It's not really good to begin with. So if you're wondering what I'm building right now, I'm building the chair from SpongeBob's, the one he sits at all the time. TV all the way over here. Now I noticed that you might notice this is small, but no worries. I'm gonna add so much addition. Let me add some black wool right here. Now black wool. I didn't want black wool. I wanted brown wool. There we go. His TV is mostly brownish, so this right here. I'm gonna make it look more like an HD TV because that's kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of nice to have an HD TV. So there we go, HD TV. Right here, the whole room. So let's have another door going to the kitchen. You know what? I really need to make this thing bigger. Look, this thing is definition of small. Yeah, I think I should make this a little bigger. So I'll be right back and make this a little bigger. And now I present the pineapple. Wait, is my flying on? Nope. But I present you the pineapple 3 times larger. Yeah, so I made it a little larger, ladies and gents. So inside here and see what's going on. Yeah. Here's the living room. And I'll just make a little wall right here. Just a little wall right here. The kitchen doesn't have to be that big. Right here's a good time to break it. Let's get our shears and break this. So let's start making our little wall right here. The border from the kitchen and the living room. Because I'm gonna do only a few rooms in this place. I'm gonna do 2 rooms. One room, the living room, 1 room, the kitchen room, and 1 room is the bathroom. Yes. Continue adding this and this. Perfect. So now let's add some. Add the door right here. What type of door? Let me think. Tools. Let me see. Doors. Door. Acacia door looks more kind of Hawaii-ish. I mean, SpongeBob is mostly in Hawaii because there's a lot of Hawaii represents. If I can pronounce it correctly. Here in SpongeBob episodes, there's always the Hawaiian music in the SpongeBob episodes. But anyways, Liberoon, SpongeBob SquarePants. There's also there's a cow tip is. So there's also some green wool and some blue wool. Those sometimes go with each other depending what type of blue it is. So yeah, what the only show I watched when I was a little kid? Nope. I also watched another show called Drake and Josh, which also was from Nickelodeon. I really did enjoy that show. If you're wondering what Drake and Josh was like or what did it talk about, it talked about two guys who are half brothers. They're half brothers because the one brother's actually born from the mom and dad, and the other brother just adopted and stuff like that. Either that or they were divorced. I don't really remember because that show was a very good show, but it's been a long time since I watched it. They never ever made an episode after a long time. And when time, I really mean a long time. What I mostly remember is that it was very, 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 very funny to watch all the crazy adventures the two brothers would get into. I really enjoyed what I really loved about the show. That it really described me and my cousin Alfonso and my other cousin Daisy. There was three main characters in these type of episodes. They even had their own movies, and those movies were pretty good if I don't say so myself. But what was it? Yes. So there were three main characters: Drake, Josh, and Megan. And what I mostly remember from the shows is that Josh was the nerdy kind of fat person, and Mossy was the weirdo out of the group. Drake, hangout boy, probably the one with just the most girls and stuff like that. And Megan was the troublesome teenage girl who got into would love to get into any trouble and get away with it. She would get away from any trouble at any time. So yeah, that's how the show runs and stuff like that. What else did I remember from that show? What I also remember from that show is that what I really remember, it's not really an episode, but mostly a movie. But what I mostly remember from the Drake and Josh movies is the one where they go over to Hollywood and they steal Kai's car because they go inside a rob. They figure out that somebody's trying to rob something and stuff like that. It was a good movie. You should check it out. I think it's called Drake and Josh Go to Hollywood or something like that. Check it out on YouTube. I think they probably would have it. Now, yeah. Back to SpongeBob. What did I mostly remember from SpongeBob? I loved the first movie. The first movie was a great movie. I mean, when it came out, I didn't watch it in movie theaters, but I did watch it on TV when it came out on TV. And it was a good movie, very good movie. It was I did not know that movie was supposed to be the end of SpongeBob, and there wouldn't be any more SpongeBob after that. And well, I guess that never really happened because SpongeBob just continues for so many years. It lasted more time than Rugrats. If you guys are Rugrats friends, I did watch Rugrats. I wasn't the big Rugrats fan, but I did watch a good percentage of Rugrats as well as SpongeBob. So, have I seen the new movie, the SpongeBob movie? Yes, I have. Did I enjoy it? Yes, I did. Why? Because I'm a hardcore SpongeBob fan. Why? Because I can. will. No business, no time to explain why the movie. It was a good movie. But the thing is that many people thought it was gonna be pretty much a 3D movie the whole time. Like, if you don't know what a 3D movie, what I mean as 3D, I mean put on glasses is 3D. I mean the 3D where they're animated in a way where they look like they're putting on a costume and it's kind of huge and they're in the real world and stuff like that. And the movie itself is called Sponge Out of Water, but the whole movie was pretty much them inside. We can cut them for pretty much the whole movie. I mean the whole movie. I love it. Watched it in the movie theater. I had to pee for a long. I really wanted to pee, but I just couldn't miss a single part of the movie. I got a huge. I always get the huge sodas. You might be wondering why. For money, you know. I don't think so. I think getting the big sodas is probably the smartest thing you can get because, I mean, you're always gonna get very thirsty for soda, but all when you're eating that very dry popcorn, and trust me, you will. And I always choose the big popcorn. I always choose the big soda and big popcorn because I'm hungry. Why do I get hungry? Because I'm human. Why do I not just buy multiple popcorn bags or just go there quickly? Because it just doesn't work that way. I mean, you want to go quickly, yeah. Right. You want to go super fast. That you don't want to miss a single part of the movie. Yeah, society doesn't work that way. Here's how society works. Just wait in line. 5 minutes. We'll be right there. Don't worry. We'll get to you. How society it is. You never get to watch the movie completely if you don't have a plan. I mean, if you're gonna watch a random movie, most of the time you don't really care about the movie and you just miss part of the movie. I don't know what you're doing, probably at the ice machine, slurping all the ices because you can. Now, I don't know if this is just a me thing, but I think most people get more food poisoning from movie theaters than other way. I mean, people do weird stuff in those big theaters. I mean, they show stuff that's not really appropriate for kids. And you know what? If you know what I mean, then you probably don't want to go any further. If you're a little kid going like, I don't understand, Ruben, please explain. Well, I'll leave that for your parents to explain. But back to story. People are just gross in the movie theaters. I mean, you can't believe what they do in the movie theaters. And besides the whole nasty thing they do in the movie theater, they also don't clean up their food. They probably don't even take a shower before they go to the movie theater, and then they do. There's probably other things I'm discussing about going inside a movie theater. I mean, sure, it's a great time. I love going to the theater, eating my popcorn, having popcorn bag one side, soda other side. Seeing new movies coming out in just a few years, sometimes a few weeks, who knows what type of, depending what movie it is. If it's a good movie, if it's a very movie that many people are gonna think is good, you're gonna show it multiple times. If it's a brand new movie and it sounds pretty good, once or twice. But yeah, back to story. Movie theaters are disgusting. Enough said right there. My toolbox. Let me find my Hawaiian door. And there we go. Get ourselves the door right here and place it down there. And let me dig right here, and there we go. So I'm gonna work on the bedroom and a little bit on the bathroom, and that will be most of the end of the video. Now you might be wondering, why am I making random sounds? Well, because this beautiful thing, it makes that beautiful sounds. Well, not exactly like wah. It goes more like Imagine having this in your real home and your neighbor going like, shut it up! It's so loud! And you're like, what? I can't hear you. It's so dang loud. Yeah, that would be probably the world's best troll alarm clock. So yeah, we have the alarm right here, our little bedroom, yeah, our version, our window that lets us go outside and look outside. The beautiful side of the Bikini Bottom. Here we have our little shower that SpongeBob likes to take little showers at, and his little sink right here. Now, a SpongeBob house cannot be a SpongeBob house without, SpongeBob. Well, there's any room for SpongeBob in there, so where else than to make SpongeBob and then in here. So let's get ourselves the brown wool for his office clothes, or whatever you're gonna call it. Here's how to make SpongeBob in Ruben version, and this version is kind of simple. You might laugh at it, but very, very cool, It's the coolio. There we go. Now let's add ourselves some levers. I don't think I need that top bit. That makes SpongeBob look too tall. SpongeBob's not tall. He's short. Let's get ourselves a sign. Two. And a sign. Let's get the sign and break it. Break it. I don't want it there. There's no reason for the sign to be right there. There we go. And place it right there and get ourselves an eye. Whatever the eye is. There we go. And then make a little nose right here. And then make a little smile with, I don't know how to make a smile with this. That just looks weird. Alright, let's make it by this. No. This. No. This. No. No, that's not good. There we go. Then we do this, then go down, go like this, boop, 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 boop. And no, that's bad, there we go, smiley face, there we go, we got ourselves a smiley. But as much in the video, we really reached the limits of our video. So we made SpongeBob's house today, and SpongeBob himself. Say goodbye, SpongeBob. Bye! Yeah, goodbye, SpongeBob. But as much in the video, I want to thank you for watching, subscribe if you like the video. This is the Amazing Ruben saying, good.